let's talk about crypto summer, just in a very simplistic terms. Here's the chart of the seasons. So spring is green. We had a great spring this year. Summer is when a lot of the gains start to happen. Fall was tricky last time around. We got a stunted cycle. If you remember, that kind of double toppy style thing was highly unusual. 2017, 2013 were more typical, obviously, of the fall season. And so we don't know how this one's going to play out. I think it plays out more like 2013, 2017, but it's all assessing the odds as we go. But right now, this is the easy year, the summer. So we should just be able to set it, forget it, and let the gains accumulate.
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoinzilla, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoinzilla offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoinzilla. Subscribe now. In today's video, Raoul Pal dives deep into the future adoption of the Bitcoin network. What is fueling the Bitcoin bull market? Raoul also shared his prediction for Bitcoin in 2024 and what he thinks about the Bitcoin halving. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video.
Very soon, like in the next month and a half, we will start to hit the banana zone. And this is what happens when you hit the banana zone. Things get absolutely wild, which is the really magical part of why this is the greatest macro trade of all time, is this part. And it's coming. Will it look the same as others? Who knows? Some have been absolutely crazy. Others were more difficult, like the last cycle. But that's usually what happens when we hit altcoin season. From summer and then into fall, things get really, really exciting. Now, at Exponential Age Asset Management, I won't talk much about that, is we actually build a whole portfolio allocation of where we want to be on the risk curve using lots of factors that Julian Bissell has put together, from the everything code, valuation percentiles, volatility, where we are in alt season, different measurements of all of this, these 9 different things, and then give it a total score. Right now, we're at 9.2 out of 10. So almost at max risk taking, but we're not there yet because we haven't got, we're not fully into summer, but that day will come and we allocate to managers accordingly. This kind of risk scoring is just a summary of what I've been talking about. Is right now, this is the time to take risk. Don't use leverage. Be careful what you own. Have fun out there and do it right.
Bitcoin has successfully gone through its 4th ever halving event after posting its 840,000th block, the point at which mining rewards are slashed in half once again. The event has the crypto community eagerly awaiting what's next for Bitcoin's price, with some predictions reaching as high as $250,000. At the time of publication, Bitcoin's price is $63,000. From today onwards. Bitcoin miners will receive 3.125 BTC per mine block, down from the previous 6.25 BTC. It is a programmed process in the Bitcoin protocol that happens every 210,000 blocks mined, which equates to roughly every 4 years. The last 3 halvings occurred in 2012, 2016, and 2020, leading to significant drops in mining rewards over time. The first Bitcoin halving occurred in 2012, when the reward for mining a block was reduced from 50 to 25 BTC. The main purpose behind the Bitcoin halving is to manage scarcity and regulate the inflationary supply of Bitcoin. The mechanism was built into the code by Bitcoin's pseudonymous founder operating under the name Satoshi Nakamoto. By cutting mining rewards in half, this process effectively slows down the rate at which new Bitcoin is created. The system will continue until roughly 2140, when all Bitcoin is mined. Major Bitcoin miners have been getting ready for the event. Marathon Digital recently announced its plans to acquire a 200-megawatt (MW) Bitcoin mining facility in Texas for $87.3 million. Meanwhile, in December 2023, competitor Bitcoin mining firm Riot Platforms purchased 66,560 mining rigs from manufacturer MicroBT in one of the largest expansions of hash rate in the firm's history. The Bitcoin halving is a pivotal event that historically signals a shift in the market. usually initiating a bullish trend over the following months. As we approach the fourth halving, the anticipation build, suggesting a continued, if slightly more subdued, upward trajectory.
So hopefully what I've done here is try and teach you why this matters, why you should, in this festival of learning, listen to other people and learn some skills, how not to fuck this up, which is crucially important because you're being given a gift, why it's such a big gift, how ridiculous the returns have been over time and are likely to be going forwards. Obviously, there's no guarantee, but I don't see anything changing. How the everything code plays into this, how the refinancing of debts every 4 years creates a 4-year cycle that happens to correspond with the Bitcoin halving cycle and the US presidential election cycle, how that breaks down into different seasons, how liquidity plays into this and how demographics play into it, and how liquidity is being used to debase your currency, making your future self poorer. And then I've shown you how crypto fits into your portfolio to offset not only the debasement, it's a life raft for your asset, but it also happens to be an asset that goes up more than any other asset of all. And this is not funny internet money. It's actually driven by macro. It's driven by the business cycle, like all other assets are. It's driven by the liquidity cycle, which happens to be, we think, pretty forecastable. Yes, it gives some crazy numbers for performance. And again, they're not my targets. I don't really care where it gets to in price, because the next cycle, it's going to be higher, and the cycle after that, higher, even if the returns lower over time. Maybe they don't. There's a big thesis out there that we will get tapering returns, and the log channel of Bitcoin is the wrong way to look at it. So in a nutshell, this space is going from 2.7 trillion in market cap. It'll get to something like 10, 12 trillion in this cycle. It'll then have an inevitable bear market. Whether it's as big as the previous bear markets or not, we can't tell. We've now got new participants putting in their 401k money every 2 weeks. Maybe they all panic out. Nobody knows. But it doesn't matter, because those sell-offs are the opportunity. If you can, take some lifestyle chips off. Protect yourself in the great crazy days later this year. And then you're fine. Then you can run it if you want to. You don't have to. I will. And then you can add into the bear market when everybody's scared, because you've got a plan. This is the plan. This is the framework that you need to have confidence. Just keep going.
Despite short-term predictions of price volatility within the crypto community, there remains optimism about the long-term potential of Bitcoin's price. Investor Tim Draper believes that the halving is going to help push Bitcoin's price up to $250,000 or more, a forecast he has consistently proclaimed, particularly in 2022. The simple reason that Bitcoin price goes up after the halving is that the supply goes down, and with continued upward pressure on demand, the price goes up naturally in a free market. Meanwhile, Herbert Simeka, Bitcoin Man, said that there are currently other elements at play when speculating over Bitcoin's price. Halving is not the only thing to look out for in the price action, he declared, indicating that the recent approval of the Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong will also potentially have a major price impact. The big banks of China will all have to start buying Bitcoin themselves too, Sim stated. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.